Matty Maroon, the billionaire who owns the Ambassador Bridge here just behind me, versus the governor of Michigan. It's a legal battle that will now go to the voters.
The delays over and over is what really hurts this community.
Scott Brines is a Southwest Detroit homeowner in limbo, trapped in a tug of war between billionaire Matty Maroon and those who want to see a competing bridge to Canada. Scott Brines says, build it now.
We've, for years, suffered the disinvestment and, the ill effects of the pollution and the truck routing that haven't been addressed in this community.
The outcome of the bridge battle became even less clear today. The state's Supreme Court decided to send the issue to the voters in November. A huge victory for the Maroons, who have spent millions on their anti-bridge campaign. In a statement released today, the bridge company says, in part, today's decision is a victory for the more than 600,000 voters who signed our petition and for all Michiganders who want a say in how public money is spent on international crossings. Governor Snyder may have tried to ignore the legislature in its rush to build a $3.5 billion government bridge to Canada, but he cannot ignore the Michigan people. But a governor's spokesperson says the ballot issue is irrelevant. Their deal on the bridge with Canada is done. The Supreme Court also agreed to let voters decide whether it will take a supermajority in the legislature or statewide vote to raise taxes. And finally, voters will also weigh in on whether or not to strengthen collective bargaining rights for unions, an amendment that could mean legal chaos for the emergency manager laws.
One of the effects of this might be to call into question the statute. This is what keeps lawyers busy.
Professor Sedler says the biggest takeaway from the Supreme Court today, the citizens are being allowed to alter their state's constitution. In Southwest Detroit, I'm Tom Waite, 7 Action News.